Nobody, my name is Oscar W. Fitchett.
And I am Will.
And I'm Neil Armstrong.
And we are here to review the newest Ridley Scott film, The Martian, which stars a lot of people. I'm going to try and name as much as I can, including Matt Damon, Jessica Chastain, Kristen Wiig, Kate Mara, Jeff Daniels, Michael Pena, Sean Bean, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Sebastian Stan, and Childish Gambino. And the plot synopsis of The Martian, according to IMDb, is: during a manned mission to Mars, astronaut Mark Watney is presumed dead after a fierce storm and left behind by his crew. But Watney has survived and finds himself stranded and alone on the hostile planet with only meagre supplies. He must draw upon his intellectuality, wit, and spirit to subsist and find a way to signal Earth that he is alive. God, the synopsis was longer than the cast list. And expectations. Well, for myself, I was not looking forward to this film simply because I am not a Ridley Scott fan. I've seen 4 of his films. I've not really liked any of those films. Yes, one of those films is Alien. Deal with it.
Well, I only found out about this through Will Wheaton, actually, when he recommended the book. Upon further inspection of looking at the book's wiki page, I then thought, well, I found, this is going to get turned into a movie. And I knew the premise already. Think, Robinson Crusoe in space. So I was thinking, this could be interesting.
Gary, expectations.
My expectations going at this film, well, as you guys probably know, I am a space geek. I
go to the Interstellar review.
You
cried.
Yes. This is like my 3rd anticipated film of this year after Spectre and Star Wars. So I was pretty pumped for this film. But I was doubtful about this film because the last few films I've seen of Ridley Scott weren't that great. Prometheus, The Council. Yeah. God awful.
The first thing I actually did want to comment on, and was one of the first things I did comment on, and this isn't something I usually pick up, I don't usually kind of think about this, is the dialogue in this movie. I thought it was really good. And I do not talk about dialogue, sounds kind of like, events that move the story along. This is one of the few movies where I really just sat and savoured the dialogue. I mean, yes, there was a lot of, technical jargon thrown at the movie. I thought the special effects in this movie were really good as well. I just thought the movie was visually stunning. Everybody did an amazing job acting. I mean, and for me, it was everybody. Everybody did an amazing job. I just love the premise. I love the story. I love pretty much everything about this. This was genuinely one of the best movies I've seen in terms of this year. They took this Robinson Crusoe type premise and they put it in space, and there's a lot more risks in space, if you take your helmet off, just imploding and everything. I just thought they really did the details well. They just did all the scientific accuracy and jargon well. They just did the development of the character well. For me, I felt for him through. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but I just really got involved with every character. Even if I thought you only had like 5 minutes screen time, I was deeply involved.
I actually love this film. It's more scientific than Interstellar. If you put it, it's more, I don't know, this is Interstellar without all that science, mumble jumbo, black hole, 5th dimension crap. Best of all, soundtrack. I like the soundtrack. It wasn't god awful, it wasn't mind blowing, but I did enjoy some of the stuff, and that's including the various artists who played the soundtrack as well.
Jive to ABBA in the cinema.
ABBA, and other 80s pop bands.
David Bowie as well.
Cinematography was so beautiful. Like, some shots were just, out of this world, literally. There was the photo of the planet Earth, and it has like a sun reflecting off the Earth, and you can see the cloud shadows. I fanboyed a little bit of that. I fanboyed the most of this film. I was like, these acronyms, yay, Capcom, yay, flight director, yay. The actors, like Matt Damon, I actually enjoyed Matt Damon. The story was like a great premise.
Yeah.
Like a guy trapped on Mars and things got tipped up, which is great, because it definitely, the last moments of that film got me so, like, I haven't felt on the edge of my seat like I did in the ending stages of The Martian. Like, I was literally, I was taking very long, deep breaths because I didn't want to miss a thing.
Here's my review of The Martian. Hey, guess what? This is my favourite Ridley Scott film.
Your favourite?
What?
This is my favourite Ridley Scott film because...
That doesn't mean much because you hate every other Ridley Scott film.
I don't hate every single one.
He despises them.
I don't mind Prometheus. No, but I do think this is a good film. I do think, here's the thing with my experience, I do want to say this. I did see the teaser trailer, and for me personally, I do think that took a lot of the suspense out of the film, for me personally. I do think the acting overall was actually really good. I think Matt Damon gave a good performance. I don't think he's given this Oscar-worthy performance like everyone's hyping him up to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think that, just simply because I think he just was more, I'm funny, rather than a range of emotions. The visuals were superb. I think just the landscape shots of Mars were excellent. I think the production design is really good as well. Like in the ships and stuff like that. I actually really like the score. The score is actually my favourite part of the film.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I think the score is excellent because there are some cool moments where there are some tracks that sound a lot like that would be in Portal 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when he's farming. Like there's moments. Like, more of the orchestral moments were really cool and everything like that. Like when he's just waiting to be rescued. And that was like,
it felt John Williams this time.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Even like Star Wars, which is the two moons.
Yeah, exactly. One thing that I was really pleased as well with this film was the script, and that is mainly due to Drew Goddard wrote the film. I like him as a writer. I think he did a good job writing this film. Again, I will admit this as well, I would have felt a lot more tense if the trailer didn't give too much away. So I will credit the film in that it was tense, even though I didn't feel that way, simply because I know I would have done it. Although I wasn't bothered throughout at all, because actually they gave, like, the whole jargon was actually pretty, it was well done. It felt fresh, this whole, instead of them being like, this is all scientific talk, they made it feel kind of entertaining, but at the same time...
understandable for anybody else, it's just a casual...
Yeah. But I do think a lot of it was the same old thing. I'm just like, oh, we need to do this, okay then, Oh, that failed, we need to do this again, And we kind of had the same scenes again, and I think Ridley Scott... He did his thing that he always does with his films that makes them feel really long, and he makes them feel longer than they are, and that's my main complaint. There's a moment towards the end that might be real, that might be accurate, but I'm looking at it and I'm going like, this is stupid Hollywood.
That seems too fantastic.
This is stupid Hollywood BS. That's what I'm looking at this at, even though it might not be. The way that Ridley Scott and
shot it,
the way it was all presented, that kind of took me out of it, and that moment, because I was. That moment actually was getting me like intense, but then when that moment happened, I was kind of like, oh, it's a film. In all honesty, the film hasn't left that much of an impact on me. In all honesty, because the film hasn't necessarily made me go, oh my god, that's good. But the film never made me really go, this is rubbish. I'm just kind of fine with it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's kind of
it's settled comfortably, but it's not.
It would kind of. Here's the thing I would say: it's kind of a predictable space film. In the same way, Southpaw's a predictable boxing film.
I didn't find it predictable.
I kind of...
I think anything could happen. It's in space.
There was more...
Part of it might have been because I did see the trailer, which did give away quite a bit. One thing that I was happy about, I will say this, is that we started off, boom, in space.
Yeah,
they were in space. Because I was really... Because as much as
I was anticipating how it would start.
Because as much as I like Interstellar, I really like Interstellar, however... It did take a little while till we got to space. And we did have to deal with the same old, like, well, what is this? Well, explanation. And then in this, and I was really dreading, like, oh no, don't make us start off and then be like, we need you on a Mars mission. Okay, we're taking off. We're in space. Looks like we need to do something. He's lost.
Yeah, it just.
In this one, he's like,
away.
in this one, like, we're in space. He's lost. I'm like, oh, thank you. I can't fully recommend this because I don't find full enjoyment of this film. It's a film that I could probably never watch again and be fine with, but it's also a film that if someone put on, I wouldn't scream and shout about, be like, no, turn it off. I'm not going to be like that. It's a film that's fine. I can see why anyone else would really like it. I put it this way. I don't like Apollo 13. A lot of people like Apollo 13. There you go.
For me, honestly, I really love this movie. I would say if you're a science fiction and a science geek, definitely go check this out.
It was slow in the middle, but it was enjoyable. But I enjoyed this movie. It was great. It's great for the science geek and NASA fanatics like me.
Yeah,
so,
pretty well put.
It's a 5-star review for me because it's just amazing dialogue. Actor.
I'm gonna go with the old system. Give it a bit of a thumbs up.
0 out of 10. There was no Louis C.K.
No.
Thank you for watching our review for The Martian, and comment below, let us know what you thought of The Martian
or any other space,
or our review for The Martian. And also while down there, check out the description. It has the links to everyone in the Heel Crews.
And get the book as well. Get the book of The Martian. Start
get the book of our...
Will Wheaton recommends it, so get the book.
Get the book of our Twitter accounts.
You know what really spawned this film?
Trying to send it off here. And until next time, guys, we shall see you later, and enjoy a bit of a blooper reel.
Oh, it's a long blooper reel.
See ya.
Longer than the mission to Mars.
Do you know what really spoke this film? They didn't put water on the planet Mars.
Yeah, because it wasn't discovered then, was that some saying? That's a gun. You don't really ruin King Kong for me. No CG. Where's all that CG 1933 King Kong? What's right to have a computer?
I just wanted to do one quick thing. It's like I was expecting you to do a joke. It's like, I think Ellen Page, you think Christina Hendricks, he thinks space.
Yeah. He's just like, stars.
William, do you want to start with your thoughts on The Martian?
No, I don't.
Hang on, I remember what I was going to say now.
I found the... Oh, God, Pedro!
Oh, it's Pedro!
The alien baby! He's the Martian.
Who never appeared in the Mars.
No!
I'm giving him a squeeze! Go on, Gary. You hold while you say what you thought first. Be gentle, he's young.
Thoughts of the film, William.
Right, we'll pass the paper.
Are we actually doing this in class?
Yeah, we are.
Class. Yo, you have to hold the thing to talk.
It's the talking pillow. Shush.
What teaching for it?
You have to hold. You have to hold the thing to talk.
Well, you might be as a teacher. A science teacher.
You're squishing his head.
Sorry.
No.
Anyway, action cut.
Use Oscar.
Give on to me now. Oh, his eyes. Right, alright. My expectations of this.
You said your expectation. Your review.
You're fine.
We lost a brave man today, and it was Pedro. But buy GoPro.
Buy GoPro now. Yes, please do buy a GoPro. I know we don't get paid for advertising, but please do buy a GoPro because they're the best money you've probably ever spent on an electrical item. So, dialogue was just fantastic. Like, the way they used actual scientific words and how they used, like, real life...
It's dead.
Spoiler. Good fucker.
I am Solid Snake.
So, yeah.
That guy finished your one, is it? Go and take a breather, go and take 5.
How did that plot?
I know. Right, Oscar, you got the room. Let him finish his thing, right?
Probably forgot what I've said now. I respect Damon.
Why?
Why? Because I
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot, like I don't know why. You don't...
Well, you didn't ask a question.
You went, why?
Why? Like, everybody else, like, seen Bean and...
Sean.
What?
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean. Seen Bean.
What's all these seen?
Sean Bean.
There's the thing for you. If you like Apollo 13...
Can you not like Apollo 13?
Because
it's the most realistic space film.
Just because it's real doesn't mean it's entertaining.
It's based on a real
Just because it's real doesn't mean it's entertaining.
Based on a real story.
Then I know what happens.
Well, if you lived in the 60s, you did.
I know about it from primary school. We get taught about in primary school about the famous Apollo 13 thing.
I didn't get taught about Apollo 13.
Well, you were in a school where apparently you needed to hold a figure to talk.
Alright.
Well, he's there now, but...
Well, he's gone now, he's dead.
We lost him on the mission.
We lost the Martian.
Watch the movie again.
I love that moment where J.K. Simmons just came in and just lit the ship on fire.
What are you talking about? J.K. Simmons was Mars. It was
Yeah, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did you watch the film?
I also love the moment where Michael Keane comes sweeping in as Birdman and telling Matt Damon to believe in himself.
Yeah. No,
because he's an actor.
That was Shia LaBeouf.
No, that was like during the middle where he popped up and he went, do it! He was the moon.